Have you ever wondered what makes someone attractive? There are many factors that contribute to attraction, both physical and psychological. In this video, we'll explore 14 psychological facts about attraction that you might not know. We'll talk about things like why men are more visual than women, why opposites attract, and why people are more attracted to those who are similar to them. So if you're curious about what makes someone attractive, then this video is for you. 1. Men are more visual than women. Men have 25 more neurons in their visual cortex than women, which means they're more likely to be attracted to physical appearance. This doesn't mean that women don't care about looks, but it does mean that men are more likely to be swayed by a pretty face. There are a few reasons why this might be the case. First, men are more likely to be attracted to women who have features that are seen as being attractive in their culture. For example, in Western cultures, women with symmetrical faces and large eyes are often seen as being more attractive. Second, men are more likely to be attracted to women who are in good physical shape. This is because physical fitness is seen as a sign of health and vitality, which are both important qualities for men. 2. Symmetrical faces are more attractive. People are generally more attracted to symmetrical faces. This is because symmetry is seen as a sign of good genes. In fact, studies have shown that people are more likely to be attracted to people who look like them because they share similar genes. There are a few reasons why symmetry is seen as being attractive. First, symmetry is often associated with health and vitality. Second, symmetry is seen as being a sign of beauty. Third, symmetry is seen as being a sign of trustworthiness. 3. Opposites attract. This is a popular saying, but is it actually true? Well, there is some evidence to suggest that opposites do attract, at least in some cases. For example, one study found that couples who were opposites in terms of their personality traits were more likely to stay together than couples who were similar. There are a few reasons why opposites might attract each other. First, opposites can provide each other with balance. For example, if one person is shy, the other person might be outgoing. This can help to create a more balanced relationship. Second, opposites can challenge each other to grow and learn. For example, if one person is always looking for new experiences, the other person might be more content to stay in their comfort zone. This can help both people to grow and develop as individuals. 4. Pheromones play a role in attraction. Pheromones are chemicals that are released by the body and can influence how others perceive us. They're thought to play a role in attraction, and some studies have shown that people are more attracted to those who smell different from them. Pheromones are released by the body through sweat and other bodily fluids. They can travel through the air and be detected by the olfactory receptors in the nose. When we smell pheromones, they can trigger a cascade of chemical reactions in our brains, which can influence our emotions and behavior. 5. People are more attracted to those who are smiling. A smile is a sign of happiness and openness, which are both attractive qualities. In fact, one study found that people who smiled were rated as more attractive than those who didn't. There are a few reasons why a smile is seen as being attractive. First, a smile makes us look more approachable and friendly. Second, a smile can make us look more attractive, simply because it makes our faces look more symmetrical. Third, a smile can make us look more confident and happy, which are both attractive qualities. 7. People are more attracted to those who are interested in them. When someone shows us that they're interested in us, it releases dopamine in our brains, which is a neurotransmitter that is associated with pleasure and reward. This can make us feel good about ourselves and make us more likely to be attracted to the person who is showing us interest. 8. People are more attracted to those who are interested in them. When someone shows us that they're interested in us, it makes us feel valued and desired. This can make us more attracted to them, even if we weren't initially interested. There are a few reasons why this might be the case. First, when someone is interested in us, it makes us feel good about ourselves. This can make us feel more confident and attractive, which can make us more appealing to the other person. Second, when someone is interested in us, it makes us feel like we're not alone. This can be a very attractive quality, especially if we're feeling lonely or isolated. 9. People are more attracted to those who make them laugh. Humor is a great way to break the ice and create a connection with someone. It can also make us feel good about ourselves, which can make us more attracted to the person who is making us laugh. There are a few reasons why humor is seen as being attractive. First, humor can make us feel more relaxed and comfortable. This can make it easier for us to talk to someone and get to know them. Second, humor can make us feel more connected to someone. This is because we're sharing a laugh, which can create a sense of intimacy. Third, humor can make us feel more attractive. This is because we're seen as being more fun and approachable, which are both attractive qualities. 10. People are more attracted to those who are kind and compassionate. These are qualities that make us feel good about ourselves and make us want to be around someone. They're also seen as being attractive qualities, so people who are kind and compassionate are more likely to be seen as being attractive. There are a few reasons why kindness and compassion are seen as being attractive. First, they're seen as being signs of strength and maturity. Second, they're seen as being signs of empathy and caring. Third, they're seen as being signs of trustworthiness. 11. People are more attracted to those who are physically fit. Physical fitness is seen as a sign of health and vitality, which are both attractive qualities. People who are physically fit are also more likely to be confident and outgoing, which can make them even more attractive. There are a few reasons why physical fitness is seen as being attractive. First, physical fitness is seen as being a sign of health. This is because being physically fit means that we're less likely to be sick or injured. Second, physical fitness is seen as being a sign of vitality. This is because being physically fit means that we have more energy and stamina. Third, physical fitness is seen as being a sign of attractiveness. This is because being physically fit means that we have a more toned and muscular body. 12. People are more attracted to those who smell good. Our sense of smell is closely linked to our emotions, so a pleasant scent can create a positive impression. In fact, one study found that people were more likely to be attracted to someone who smelled good, even if they didn't find them physically attractive. There are a few reasons why a pleasant scent is seen as being attractive. First, a pleasant scent can make us feel more relaxed and comfortable. This is because our brains associate pleasant smells with positive experiences. Second, a pleasant scent can make us feel more confident and attractive. This is because we're seen as being more desirable if we smell good. 13. People are more attracted to those who share their religious or political beliefs. This is because we tend to feel more comfortable and at ease with people who share our values. We're also more likely to see them as being more similar to ourselves, which can make us feel more attracted to them. There are a few reasons why we're more attracted to those who share our religious or political beliefs. First, we tend to have more in common with people who share our religious or political beliefs. This can make it easier to talk to them and connect with them on a deeper level. Second, we tend to feel more comfortable and at ease with people who share our religious or political beliefs. This is because we don't have to worry about being judged or misunderstood. Third, we tend to see people who share our religious or political beliefs as being more attractive. This is because we're more familiar with their beliefs and values, which can make them seem more appealing to us. 14. People are more attracted to those who are similar in age. We tend to have more in common with people who are around our own age because we've experienced similar things in our lives. This can make it easier for us to relate to each other and to connect on a deeper level. Additionally, we're more likely to see people who are around our own age as being more attractive because we're more familiar with their physical features and their mannerisms. It's important to note that attraction is a complex and individualized phenomenon, and while these psychological facts provide insights into general patterns, personal preferences and experiences will always vary between people.